Last month I warned that if Palantir couldn't reclaim its monthly 21 moving average, a much larger correction could be ahead. The stock did rally, but it failed to hold that breakout, and now nearly every major time frame is flashing a new warning sign. In today's analysis, we're going to go from the monthly chart all the way down to the 1 hour chart to answer one question. Is Palantir about to break below $120 and begin a move towards $105, or can the bulls still regain control before earnings on August 3rd? Let's start off here with the monthly chart. Right now the price of Palantir is at $122.92. The last time I made a video was in June, and we got a big red engulfing candle for that month. Since then, for July, we were able to get back above the 21 moving average, but look, we got rejection. This candle closes in 5 days. And even though it's green, this is kind of bearish if we cannot get back above this 21 moving average. We stay below it and this ends up turning red. We're going to be getting closer and closer to this 50 moving average at $65. We head over to the weekly time frame. We see that the stochastics RSI, we're on the way up, but look, we're starting to roll over. The RSI was never able to get back above this 50 line, kind of double topped here. And even though we got a little rally back up to the 21 moving average, all these candles got rejected pretty much 4 weeks in a row. This is a red engulfing candle. We're starting to lose the 21 moving average. Look at this gigantic gap here in the VRVP. This could easily drop us down levels here. And if we cannot stay above the 100 moving average, it looks like we could be falling down towards this 200 moving average, basically at $70. Now, ultimately, I do have this in a falling wedge. And as you can see, we've been tracing this pretty nicely here. This doesn't mean that we wouldn't go lower. We could still go all the way down and eventually meet the 200 moving average here before breaking out. This measure move takes us to about $220, $245, depending on when it breaks out. If it does break out, even though this could be bullish in the long run, we could still make lower prices and get below $100 pretty easy if we continue dragging down here. On the 3-day chart, we were able to bounce off of the 200 moving average, but again, major rejections off the 21 moving average, and now it looks like we're going to go back and test this 200 moving average. The stochastics are rolling over again, not able to get above the 50 on the RSI. Now maybe this could turn into some type of a double bottom, one bottom. We come back here, test a second bottom, and then maybe from there we could continue going up. But if we go here and we're not able to stay above this 200 moving average at $104, that's where I could see us coming down to $85 and possibly even $65. I'm not liking this. You can see that this is a rounded top here. Usually rounded tops continue to fall down. On the 1 hour time frame, we came here, we tested the 200 moving average, we got rejected. I was talking about how this is a head and shoulder pattern, and we made about half of the measured move. This actually brings us below $100 here. Ever since then, we kind of got a V-shaped recovery, but look, we got rejected off the 100 moving average. We bounced off the 21 moving average, and then the second time around, we didn't even make it back to the 100. We only made it to the 80 moving average. Right now, this is resembling to me some type of a double top pattern. One top, this is the second top, and we already started breaking below the neckline here. So this measured move could easily take us down to approximately $110, pretty much retesting this bottom here. So let's see what ends up happening. Again, the RSI is below the 50. The stochastics RSI still need more time to reset. This could be the next possible move for Palantir. This will take us pretty much to the bottom range of this falling wedge at around $100 to $110. And hopefully we could bounce back up and continue tracing this. Eventually we break out of here. But if we start breaking the bottom of this wedge pattern, again, $65, $85 could be on the table. On the 4 hour time frame, stochastics are starting to reset. This could definitely drag here for a while. I'm not liking the RSI. It's starting to roll over. We can see the M pattern here, more prevalent. One top, two tops here. See it here with the pattern. So this is starting to bear flag as well. So it looks like we might be going below $110 if we cannot maintain these levels. Ultimately, we have to get back above this 200 moving average at $138.57 to try to be bullish. As long as we're below this 200 moving average, we have to look at this stock as being bearish at the moment. On the 1 hour time frames, the stochastics are toppy here, double topped here on the RSI. We're well below the 50, and we were not able to maintain ourselves above the 200 moving average. We lost it, and now we're getting rejected off of this 21 moving average, as you can see here. So this is kind of looking to me like this could be some type of a bear flag, and this is probably what's going to give us the rest of the measure move for that M pattern. Let's see what the measure move for this would give us. So as you can see, this fits perfectly with the M pattern, pretty much to $110. $10. So I would say that will probably be the next move. If we cannot make it above these major moving averages, we're probably going to go and revisit between $100 and $110, and hopefully that holds. If not, I really still could see a scenario where we could go and test $67, $65 for Palantir eventually. Let's see how earnings turn out, but right now this is what the charts are telling us. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.